Alrighty guys, welcome back to another episode of Digimon Cyber Sleuths. Today we'll be continuing our game. Last time we helped Nokia find Agumon and Gabumon and took down a Kiss wannabe, so I think now we need to head back on over to our detective agency is what I would guess. Pick up our quote-unquote reward, meet up with her. That's what I'm guessing at least. That's kind of what I was assuming we do. I got the transmission. What? Am I stupid? So I took a little bit of a break, so it's been a minute, but I didn't think I remembered having to go back to Shinjuku. What are we doing over here? Chapter 4. The Underground Labyrinth Incident. Alright, let's see. What are they talking about with the transmission? Let's see check our Digimon. Okay. Yeah. We'll bring Kudamon on the team later. It's not really a response to that, but okay. Alright. Let's get back to what we're supposed to be doing. See what's going on over here. Oh, that doesn't look right. Aren't you something? Hey, it's Arata. Do you have any idea what this is? Yeah, the whole phenomenon's hard to wrap my head around. I've never seen anything like it. But still, there's got to be a way for us to get inside, wouldn't you think? Hey, you! Stay right where you are! One more step and I'll arrest both of you. Crap, this girl's the last thing we need right now. I like the name Sleuth in Cop's Clothes. The great Makiko date isn't going to go easy on the punks responsible for this mess. Maybe I should bail before this thing becomes an ordeal. I told you to freeze, didn't I? Well, what was it? That one hacker team? Come on, let's bail. Hey, you! Stop! Gotta find a way out of here. Looks like this is the only way. Well, don't knock it till you tried it, I guess. Oh, this looks right. This is how all train stations are in Japan, right? Is this place real or digital? What's going on? This is too strange. But the two worlds are intersecting. I can't make heads or tails of this. I don't think there's anything wrong with my head. At least the cops won't be after me here. You know, he's leading a lot of more questions than he answers. Wonder what's back there. A demon or a snake is back there. Yeah, I think that's a mistranslation. I don't feel like he's supposed to have any clue what's back here. Also, we really should have gone and healed up our Digimon. Get a level up, we'll be fine, but our Digimon are still weak from the last time we fought. Not the one I meant, but okay. Which do you think your Digimon is more like, a demon or a snake? It's gonna depend on the Digimon. This must be a digital world, right? Yeah, it feels like the real world. Yeah, we're not gonna get anything just by thinking about it. Regardless, these Digimon seem to be a little bit more on the wild and vicious side. Knowing what they were like, I made sure to get my hands on a tougher Digimon. We never know what we might be attacked or something, like the black one the other day. You got your own Digimon too, right? So the next time it crosses our path, we'll delete it for sure. Why so timid all of a sudden? Remember, I'm counting on you here. This isn't the time for a long chat. We need to get moving. So Rada's going to be helping us with his Ketamon. Wait a minute. Oh, I thought I saw the thing for healing back here. Oh well, let's keep going. We're close enough to leveling up. You've been quiet for a little while now. I need to report the agency, but there's no connection? What are you talking about? What agency? What? You're a detective agency you work at? You're a cyber sleuth? Super cool. I mean, a cyber sleuth? A digital detective? Really? That's incredible. I don't get it, but that's incredible. You really are something, aren't you? No, that wasn't a compliment. Well, communication is up. I've been trying for a little while now, and in here, there's no net connection at all. The digital wave must be unstable. No way. You're gonna make me explain digital waves to you? Do a search, dude. More importantly, let's talk about the cyber sleuth thing. I want to hear more about that. Don't get me wrong. It's not because I think it's interesting or anything. I want to find out. I want to try it out. I'm just plain intellectual curiosity. A piqued interest. It must be weird though, being a cyber sleuth. What's it like? I've only read about it in like comics. You know what? Never mind. That's enough. I've already lost interest. Crap. Okay, fine. I want to know. I want to know. Tell me more. What is it like being a cyber sleuth, man? What cases have you solved? What's your boss like? Tell me everything. It's the same as the one from Kowloon the other day. What is it? What happened? Hey, don't look at me. This is no time to be fooling around. What? There was a ghost? The ghost of the pale boy that all of Eden has been going on and on about? And you saw it in Kowloon, for real. You're not trying to con me. Anyone could tell you're soft-hearted. You clearly saw something strange. You got a good look at it. You saw nothing. And it left something in your head, as if it were pushed into it. That's freaky and frustrating. To be on the cusp of remembering, and yet... What the heck? What does it mean? Yeah. Well, it's an early lead to follow, perhaps. Come on, let's go. Goodness, can we go 5 steps without being stopped? You notice that? Listen up. Or should I say, listen up you, or should I say Sleuth? Something's been following us for a little while now. I don't know exactly what it is. It may be a Digimon, a ghost, or maybe it's her. Show yourself. Come out! Oh my, have I caught your attention? It's James. It's James from Team Rocket. Oh dear, oh dear. Good day to you. Whoa, whoa, easy there. Let's not be hasty. I'm not anything to be scared of, I assure you. Who are you? What are you doing here? My name is Akemi Suedo. I'm a researcher from the Kamashiro Enterprises. I'm currently studying this strange phenomenon. You're alone? Yes, I am. I'm very much a specialist, capable of making these breakthroughs, though I'd still very much appreciate if they gave me a little of a, gave me an assistant. I tell you, it's a terrible company. Well, why were you following us? I hadn't thought there were humans who made it farther than I had, and I wanted to observe things for a little bit. Did I happen to unsettle you? There's no excuse for that. I apologize. Well, I guess it's no big deal. But if you're in the mood to apologize, tell us what this is. We want to know. Oh dear, put it that way and I can hardly refuse. I trust you won't go blabbing this to anyone. Sure. Very well, then I shall tell you. But my tale comes out of my work process and is at best a bit of inductive reasoning. I caution you, it's not a final conclusion. To begin, let's discuss the space we're in. The space exists in a special phenomenon. We're in a whirlpool of special digital waves. You know what I'm referring to, a digital wave. It's a flow of energy that carries digital information, right? Brilliant, straight from the textbooks. This may still be the real world, but it's a world made up of digital information. To put it simplest, it's a real world has been transformed into cyberspace. As a result, everything has become data, even human. That's quite a leap in logic, isn't it? I won't deny that. My colleagues have deemed my ideas rather heretical. They've even compared me to Nikola Tesla. Well, that's more well and good, but I do not let the praise go to my head. But enough of that. Have a look at this. The irregularities in the internal structure should indicate right away that we're dealing with digitized data made from human memories. They merge with reality, giving rise to bizarre and complex space. That's my theory, in essence. Now allow me to ask you a question. Have you encountered an eater yet? An eater? What's that? That's the term of con for these entities that devour and eat away at things. You mean the thing that looks like a black and white Nautilus shell? That freaky program? Precisely! To have escaped an encounter with an eater unscathed, you have no idea how lucky you are. When an eater preys upon something, all its comprising data is eroded away and becomes glitched. What do you mean, glitched? All structure and algorithms become disordered data, glitched, completely defective. And once that data is glitched, it cannot be restored. Oh dear, how frightful would it be? How truly frightful indeed, indeed. So you end up being eaten. That's the common theory at any rate. I don't happen to agree, however. It must always be a way to restore data. It's illogical to assume otherwise. Not in a metaphorical sense. I'm talking about actual digital phenomenon. And in that case, bugs are a thing that we are well aware of. Therefore, I'm pressing on with my eater research. Hold on. Calm down. Let me get this straight. Kamashira knows about these eaters. That doesn't sound good. Well, that goes without saying. That's why I'm pursuing this research. So they did know about them. Those admins have been stonewalling me. Well, they are a business providing a service. There's a lot that needs to be confidential. I told you it's a terrible company, didn't I? Well, that's more than I want to ask on the front. If I can provide an answer, I shall. But before that, you appear to be hackers. You possess the Digimon capture program, correct? And you have marvelous Digimon as well. What's it to you? Frankly put, I want to fight off an eater that's likely roaming around here. An eater's here too? Did you see that strange apparition before? Perhaps you know it as the ghost of the pale boy. It's indicative of an eater's presence. A harbinger, you might say. An eater's existence both impacts the digital wave and induces it. That's my thoughts on the matter at any rate. That the digital wave itself might be impacted by these eaters. If so, we cut off the head and the body should wither. To back up this theory, I'd like to ask for your assistance, if I may. You're a researcher. You should have a secret weapon at your disposal, right? A camera watch that can detect hidden objects, or a ball you can stuff keep creatures captured in? Yeah, subtle. Those are some oddly specific examples. No, this is no yokai watch or Pokemon. This is Digimon, you fool. The Digimon are the best against eaters. Those programs are particularly plug resistant. They can resist erosion with little difficulty. It's not that I don't believe you, but you want us to wipe this thing out? Well, that just happens to be our goal as well. Oh, excellent! Best of luck to you, then. Well, I guess we're off for revenge, then. Let's find our way back to the regular world. The longer we're here, the weirder my head gets. I shall await here. If you have any questions, come and seek me out. The regular world, you say? And where exactly might that be, I wonder? Well, he's weird. And that was a long conversation. Oh, we got a triple team. So we gotta go track us down an eater and kill it. Exclamation point. Let's look at that. I'll need an IC card to pass through the gates. Okay. We'll get us an IC card then. I am guessing that that's what these orbs are. HP capsule. Pretty cool. There we go. Now we're back at the wall. Now we're playing with power. Alright, so let's see. I'm assuming this is an IC card. It's gonna deal that half damage anyways. Not really a point in doing our signature move when it's not gonna hit that hard. On the bright side, we do have Chrono Breaker, which will hit very hard. Alright. Okay, I was gonna say, was that an IC card or no? Alright, so now that we have the RC card, we'll go back. I've not really gotten used to how Clockmon plays. He's definitely become one of our stronger guys again. Starmon's just taking a little bit of time to get back to being useful, but at least he's got multi-attacks. I was gonna say, I don't know what happens there when we deal fixed damage when we get a partner. Give us the symbol again for healing. Yo! You look sick. I want him on the team. You look cool. Look. Oh, cool. Okay, so we do have the digital lab here. It's the ghost. It's looking at us. Wow, one disappeared on us. Knock it off. Do you even know who that was? Do you even have a clue who it might be? I'm imagining things. That's all. Yeah. Oh, there's the eater. Here it is. If my theory is correct, taking the eater down will collapse the strange phenomenon. Or if his theory is correct, I was going to say, when did you have a theory? If, what happens to us who are inside the phenomenon? Well, we gotta do it anyways. Thanks for saying what I was thinking. Well, that didn't do much. We're getting a lot of those chains. You're not doing much damage, but Chrono Breaker will fix that. Clockmon's kind of busted. little busted. What's happening? What do you know? The old man's theory was right. The Eater and the Ghost of the Whale Boy. This is a riot. It's spectacular. And to top it off, there's you. A cyber sleuth. This is all too crazy. Reality is some pretty dull stuff, no doubt about it. But this is something else. But getting back to business. I'm going to dig up on these eaters a little more. Maybe help out in Suedo's research. There was something interesting about him. Speaking of which, where is he? Is he here? And in a sense, he's more of a pain than the eaters. Well, I'm off. Don't let yourself get eaten, okay? See you later. You're under arrest, punk! Yo. You're not getting away from me. Well, that seems like a pretty good spot to stop for now. Well, let's finish this conversation and then we'll end it. I see. So that's what that mess was. Yet at the same time, it's very fortuitous. Info that's normally hard to come by in an investigation was right there in front of us. Even sleuths knew to get so lucky sometimes. So what shall we call this case? For now, let's call it the Shinjuku Labyrinth. The spirit world, the netherworld, the land of the dead, it's a world beyond borders to our own. Out of a phase, if you will. That spatial phenomenon that appeared in Shinjuku, maybe the labyrinth isn't quite the right word, but it's close enough. The reference comes from a collection of folklore tales by Kunio Yanagida. Yanagida? I don't know. If you're ever interested in looking deeper into it. The important point is, much as in these folktales about the labyrinth, the phenomenon will recur over and over again. In a way, I'm jealous you got to experience firsthand. Parallel worlds really do exist. The digital world? Where did you hear that? I see. So taking on Nokia's case, you headed straight for Shinjuku. I missed that. After your claim, Digimons are not programs created by humans, but intelligent life forms from another world. Of course I believe you. I only know a tiny bit about the digital world. Let's put aside the digital world question for the moment. It's not a riddle we can solve right now. Let's go back and talk about the Shinjuku Labyrinth. Right before I took you on as assistant, there were some unsolved cases in Shinjuku. And then you uncovered the Shinjuku case, not to mention the Labyrinth case on top of that. My theory all stems from those irregularities of digital waves. These digital waves are growing unstable at key locations in Tokyo, not just Shinjuku. Since it's not a level that impacts our daily lives, we ignore it. And within the range of error. The issue is not the state of the growing instability, but rather, what's causing it? Is it natural or human interference? Alien or paranormal? It's an interesting case. We should press on with our investigation. By the way, while you and I were out of contact, I decided to make the best of my time, so I whipped up a new coffee blend. I was certain to be back with results. That was an elementary deduction. You've been giving it your all. Your work has been excellent. And as a reward, I've got a treat for you. I put a lot of effort into this. Isn't it incredible? A miraculous harmony of coffee, yogurt, and seaweed boiled in soy. think we'll call it there. Until next time, y'all have a good one. Goodbye.